Hi, my name is Yvette Maynard. I'm at the Capital Book Fest in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I'm going to speak with Nicole Rouse. She's going to tell us about her book, Someone to Love. She's got two other books, one book here, another one on the way in November. Welcome, Nicole.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I want you to tell me how you got started in writing.
Well, I've been writing since I was very little, and I guess as I got older, I started writing longer stories, and friends would read them, they would like them, and it wasn't until I graduated from college and started teaching that I realized that I could write a book. And so it was at that point that I decided to go after my dream.
Okay, which is your first book?
Happily Ever Now.
Yeah.
That's my baby. That's the first one.
Okay, what inspired the content of the book and the title as well?
At the time that book was written, a lot of my friends and I would sit around and talk about relationships, what worked, what didn't work, what we wanted to work and why, and I got to thinking, why are relationships so hard? Why can't we make them work? Why can't people get married and stay married?
Because it's easy to get married.
It's fun. You love each other so much that you want to get married. And so I started writing that story and just thought about learning to love and forget. A lot of times, this is Christian fiction, so a lot of times...
I like that. That's interesting in you, Christian fiction.
Yes, a lot of times, God teaches us to forgive people and forget about what happened in the past. But for us, we say we forgive and we forget, but the first argument that comes up, we bring it up again. So in this story, two people got married right out of high school, and as they get older, they grow apart. And so that leaves room for somebody else to come in. And so the couple has to figure out, how are they going to get through that? Are they going to work through that situation, or are they going to give up on the marriage that they had for so many years?
That's interesting. I take it this is the follow-on.
This is the sequel, Someone to Love Me. And in this story, it's basically told from the husband's point of view.
Which is normally never told.
Which is never really told, but he committed this, he had this affair, and now
this is getting juicy.
all of the stuff that he did, it's coming back. So in this story, I wanted people to think about their actions. There's a consequence to everything we do, good and bad. And in this story, Jerome sees all of the consequences.
This sounds intriguing. Where do you conjure up all this juiciness?
It is everyday life. Friends.
So then it's not much of a fictional book. It's more like
it's real life.
Yeah.
It is real life, and to keep it entertaining, you throw in some other things that you may think is, wow, that's really out there, but you'll be surprised. Real life.
I know you have another book coming. Can you tell me the name of that book?
Be careful what you pray for.
Wow, what inspired that?
Well, a lot of times I find, especially women, when they reach a certain age, they want to know. I know. I didn't say the age. As we get older, and we're tired of being alone, we start praying for a husband. I want him now. Where is he? And I want him to be this way. And in this story, the character, her name is Maya Richards, she prays for that person. She gets what she prays for, and it turns out to be a huge mistake that changes her life forever.
Wow! Talk about intrigue! Nicole! Wow! Okay. Okay, so this book is going to be out in November.
November, yes.
Are you going to do a book launch or something?
I am going to do a book launch. I haven't quite decided where. I'm from Philadelphia but live in Maryland, so I have to figure out where I want to do
Barbados.
that. Oh. I would love to go to Barbados. Yes, it's a beautiful country. I would love to.
Well, I'd like to wish you all the best, Nicole.
Thank you.
I like the juiciness. I like the intrigue. I know it's real life, but I like it nonetheless. I think that's what makes life interesting. And a little bit of everything, especially the juiciness and the intrigue. Like
keeps us going.
Of course it does, on our toes as well. I'd like to wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Hopefully I'll see you soon, Yvette.
Yes.